Welcome to the cylinder head special. What we're going to do today is replace the cylinder head on the Capri. As you know, it went due to the water pump, but we've bought a cylinder head on eBay for £1 and we're going to put it on now, get it all tightened up, put the car back together, and hopefully this afternoon I will be driving the car. So what we've already done is stripped down the engine, taken the head off, and we're left there with the bottom of the engine. We're going to just do a bit of tidying up of the rusty bits on here before we put the gasket back on. That's the old gasket, and you can see bits there which have actually burnt through when it overheated. So I'm suggesting that's where the water started to escape from. There's the new gasket in place now. We've got to lift the head onto that now, which is not easy because of the sheer weight of the head. Okay, so once you've twiddled about for a bit, you can then start to just loosely tighten these bolts into the places, just hand tight to begin with, and then we'll get the torque wrench on them, tighten them up in 3 stages. First of all, we've got to tighten up these bolts in this order to about 20 pounds, and then we do it to 30, or is it 50? Can't remember. Okay, I've tightened it all up now to 50. We have to leave it 10 or 15 minutes now. So what I'm going to do is put on this carburetor intake while we're waiting. Quite an easy job. This goes on and bolts on basically, but you must make sure that this gasket is secure, because the water in the middle here can easily flow into the intake holes there. There she is, that's the inlet side all back on. Now I've got to put the exhausts on. And there are 4 gaskets here that need to go on the exhaust pipe. One of them is different, and that's number 1 piston. Not easy because half of the studs are broken. There we go. Just going to make sure the gaskets are in the right place and then put the studs in. There's the exhaust back on. Now it's time to tighten those torque bolts up to about, I'm going to bring them about 80 pounds. You can see the little timing mark in there that has to be dead underneath, and then there's a timing mark under there, if you can see that on the flywheel. And you can also check by sticking your screwdriver in number 1 plug hole and see that the piston is right at the top. That's what they call top dead center. And now we're free to put the cam belt back on.
Get the plug leads back on. And they go 1, 3, 4, 2. That's the firing order. I suppose we're getting to the stage now where we can actually have a go at starting the car. Well, I've literally got to wait for it to warm up now before I can try to tune the engine, but at least we've got it going. Well, there we go, everything seems to be hunky-dory now. The car's heating up as normal. For once, the heating's working. And the engine's going pretty well. We're going to go for a bit of a drive now, see what it's like.